A very good day to Jen. I am Farini binti Baharudin with matric number 285595. I will talk about our research. The title that we choose was Deciphering Student Spending Insight from Malaysian University Student. First, I will talk about the background. Some university students now show an acuity in matters that are about the personal as they related to managing their finance. This awareness comes due to comprehension that money management skill can be regarded as a key determinant of financial success. Current studies done outside Malaysia demonstrate that financial literacy may lead to financial stability in future. This research underlined the importance of gaining student financial literacy that may prevent them from coming in future financial difficulty. Next, the problem statement. Students in Malaysia face a distressed financial environment when they attend university. Their way of life changed from one of reliance to one that requires some level of financial independence. This shift is frequently accompanied by a lack of financial knowledge and budget management enterprise. However, our proposed research particularly examines the factor influencing university students' cost of living in Malaysia. Research based on three objectives, which are: 1. What are the key factors affecting cost of living of university students in Malaysia? 2. To what extent does financial literacy influence the average spending behavior? And the last one, what are the policy implications aimed at decreasing the cost of campus living expenses for Malaysian university students? The scope of the research is broad, including in a deep investigation of student spending with a particular focus on how much they spend their money. The survey includes the whole main campus of the university and other student university, ensuring a representative sample that account for potential inequalities in understanding student spending from various backgrounds and they reflect the diversity of the students' body. The significance of this research is to give information about university students' spending habits. This study also shows how much demand there is for products among students based on their buying habits. Lastly, it establishes a framework for future research on student spending and how to modify spending behavior. The literature review, we have 5 components, which are empirical studies. We focus on age, gender, geographical location, income, and financial literacy. Then theoretical studies based on human capital, methodology review, which are t-test, one-way ANOVA, and survey. Literature gap based on age, gender, and income. And lastly, the theoretical framework. Based on the diagram provided, the 5 theoretical have been referred are the life cycle hypotheses, include the age, gender, geographical location, income, and human capital theory. The methodology section, we use data descriptive, which are questionnaire design. The data was collected through a questionnaire survey contributed via Google Form to randomly selected university students all over Malaysia. This survey divided into 3 sections, which are section 1, section 2, and section 3. Next, we also use the sampling design, which our respondent will be requested to complete a questionnaire given at a certain time, providing the most recent picture of their financial behavior. Cost of living for students is the dependent variable that will be used in this study. We would like consider among 30 respondents on the factor that affect students' cost of living. Therefore, as a researcher, we will examine the coefficient of the relation model between the variable of interest. This research adopts multiplier linear regression model with the ordinary least square (OLS) approach to examine the factor influencing student cost of living in Malaysia University. The purpose of this study is to examine the relationship that exists between the dependent variable with the independent variable. You can see that the OLS approach that I have been provided in the slide. Our research question method table that has been provided in slide, we will use 3 methods, which are sample regression function for research question 1, OLS model for research question 2, and we will give our recommendation for research question 3. For the finding 1, summary statistic. Table 1 represents the sample characteristic of Malaysian university students categorized by gender, which are male and female. This research examines dependent variables such as student cost of living in ringgit Malaysia. The table provided the average value for continuous variable and the percentage for categorical variable. The continuous variable includes several average living costs per month categories such as rent, food, transportation, and study material. Additionally, age, average income per month, also in ringgit Malaysia, location of university, and financial literacy are considered as a continuous factor. Proportional figures are used for the categorical variable. However, the value of n is only provided for categorical variable. In this research, more than half of the participants are female, while the remaining 17 being male. A total of 63 respondents have been taken apart. The 5 rows, which comprise the average monthly living cost in ringgit Malaysia, rent, food, transportation, and study supplies, show the dependent variable missed value. The first row of statistics summarize that the average monthly living expenses for each category. This comprises four primary items of group. Regarding the rent, the aggregate result indicate that female 230.87 have a weaker correlation with male 253.12. The p-value of it 0.397 suggests that there are no significant statistical differences in the mean of rent for female and males. Then, regarding the financial literacy, the summary data reveal that female are more open to financial literacy 2.1933 than male 1.8736. This is supported by statistically significant p-value of 0.027 below the 5% threshold. Our findings, however, are different from the recent work, which are from Okamoto 2021, whose finding point out that men are more financially literate than women. The average spending on whole monthly expenditure is estimated using OLS regression model. When we use three ordinary least square OLS model specification, known as column M1 to M3. The M1 specification alone examines the marginal impact of the variable of interest, namely the average living cost per month in ringgit Malaysia on the independent variable, which is the financial literacy. Panel A show the monthly average spending in RM is statistically significant across all three criteria, M1 to M3, with 1% significance level. Then, the estimated findings indicate that the monthly income per month has a significant impact on the financial literacy based on M2. The results show that the interaction term was statistically significant at the 25.4% level. This research revealed that when the average income per month increases by 1 ringgit, the improvement in financial literacy among university students in Malaysia tend to increase by about 65.5%. The last discussion for our research is the recommendation policy. The first recommendation is the government must enhance financial literacy programs. This policy must be focused on incorporating comprehensive financial literacy training within the university curriculum. It is because it can be quite advantageous. The second one is the government also might create laws that fund this critical service by providing subsidized housing on or near campus. This is drastically can logging the expenditure. Conclusion, this paper uses 63 respondents, all Malaysian university students. The key findings are 1. The rent, food, transportation and study material. 2. The key factors being discussed in this paper are average monthly spending and financial literacy. And 3. The government should play the main role in decreasing the cost of living among university students in Malaysia. For the existing policy, Malaysian government should also prioritize policies that enable collaboration with universities. Next, for the contribution, a deeper understanding of this issue in order to provide more effective support. Our analysis was limited by a small data set of only 63 respondents, which hamper our capacity to generate a large sample size. The recommendation, I would like to suggest first, the subsequent research effort may investigate this topic using a more comprehensive way. Then this study also can be future oriented by including additional dependent variable like shopping and travel. I think that's all from me. Thank you.